Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Galorium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So the time to pick up your Hobonichi for the next year has already arrived. I can't believe it. This is always a really fun and exciting time for me because I get to choose out my new Hobonichi. This is actually going to be part one of my haul. I don't know if you guys had the same experience as me during this launch, but I had a lot of trouble ordering from the Hobonichi official website, and so I ended up actually ordering my stuff from two different shops that are local to me. So we have both Wonder Pens and then another shop that's actually based out in Vancouver. So I do have my Wonder Pens order here. However, the other one has not even shipped yet. So I'm kind of waiting on that. I'm kind of disappointed that it's taking this long to ship. So I'm gonna go ahead and film like this part of the haul first, and then whenever that other shipment comes with my other stuff, then I will probably film like another part 2 video. So this is just going to be part 1 here. I only have 2 items, which seems a lot less than previous years. You guys know that I love the Hobonichi. I've been using the Hobonichi for many years already. But this year I'm actually downsizing the amount of journals and planners that I'm using. I thought that with the cousin and then also having an A5 daily duo from Erin Condren, it was just too much. And so I didn't actually purchase a cousin this year, which is crazy because I feel like every single year I always just buy it as like a default planner for me. But I didn't buy it this year, so that is going to be something different. I did get something else to kind of like replace it, so I'll show you that in a second. But as you guys can see here, I did pick up a week. So let me first start off with the item that is not actually a planner, it's just a notebook. So this year they released 2 new notebooks. They have a line version and then a plain version. So as you guys know, I do use the grid notebook for my reading journal, which is actually right here at the moment. This cover, if you are interested in it, it's from Giulio. It's the Giulio Appunto blush. No, sorry, not blush. It's the aubergine matte croco, which I think is just a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It is so pretty. I'm using this as my reading journal, and if you guys are interested in seeing a flip through of this, I do have a flip through and set up for the first quarters of the year in here, so you go ahead and check it out. But as you guys can see, I did pick up this beautiful cover notebook, and I have a Midori cover on it, and it slips really nicely in there. And I've just been using this as my reading journal. So all of these full page stickers are available in my shop. They are sized for the A5 size, and they are stickers. So when you purchase this, they kind of look like this, and you just peel off the backing there and you can stick it down. So I've been using this to keep track of all of my reading for the year, and I absolutely love it. It's so easy to keep up with, so I'm really, really loving it. So I have all of my trackers in the front, and then as I get into like the year, you can see here that I have like some reading challenges, and I have like a monthly calendar to track my reading every day, and then like a bookshelf of what I'm reading each month, and then I go into my book reviews. And again, all of these journaling stickers are on transparent matte sticker paper. I have a bunch of those in my shop. So I've been journaling in here, writing my reviews and keeping track of all my reading, and I absolutely love it. I can kind of show you like the more recent stuff. So this is like the decorative kit from my shop, and I just love like the book theme. This one is the Books and Roses collection. So I've been using the grid notebook from Hobonichi for that, and I'm like in the like second color. This book is separated by color, so I think there's like pink, blue, green, and then purple. So I'm not sure that I'll be able to finish this notebook out by the end of the year because we're already in September and I still have quite a bit to go. So maybe actually next year I'll be using the same notebook. But just in case I end up having like a need for another one, I did pick up the lined version. I thought the lined would be better for me because I am going to be writing reviews in here rather than the blank, because I'm a little worried that I may write like all crooked and ruin the spread if I don't have some sort of guideline on it. So I picked up the lined one just to see how I would like it, because I have already finished a couple of these grid ones. So I just thought having a lined one would be something different. So the cover of it is blue, and this is the Sanzen Tomoe river paper. So it is slightly different. And what's unique about this lined is that it does have small like little grooves there, so very much like the Japanese traditional paper that you see. So I have never tried this, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go, if it'll look good with like the decorative stickers from my shop. But as I mentioned, because I am going to be writing longhand like reviews and my thoughts about the books and stuff, I thought that I would try out the line just for something different than the grid. When you compare it with the grid spacing is actually pretty small. It's very typical of what you see if you have any of the actual planners. But when it's the line, there's actually quite a lot of room. So I'm hoping that I will like this. We'll see. But I can definitely tell a difference in the quality of the paper. This one's much thinner and a little bit smoother. This one has a touch more like roughness to it, but it's still smooth. So I'm excited. And in this case, all of the lines are just in like a soft gray color. It doesn't change throughout the book. So if you are using this notebook for like multiple uses, maybe like 4 subjects or something like that, maybe the grid is probably better for you. But since I'm just using it as a reading journal, I thought that this might be nice. So I've got a backup just in case I end up finishing this one up, then I have this ready. And then the other thing that I got from Wonder Pens is the Hobonichi Weeks. This is the Mega. So this is my first time picking up the Mega. I actually wanted to get the beautiful wallpaper, but it was sold out already. So actually I do have that in my other order coming. So hopefully that will ship first. But in case that order falls through for whatever reason, I did pick up a Weeks Mega. This is in the sweet purple color, so it's just one of the plain covers, just to have as a backup. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually keep both of the Weeks that I picked up, but yeah, we'll see. So this is what it looks like. It does come with a little pamphlet. I always enjoy checking this out because it's always like so creative with the illustrations. So this one has a lot more color and detail than the previous years. And then you have the QR codes there that you can scan if you are interested in it. So that's what that looks like. Really nice. It's kind of a bummer that I wasn't able to get from the actual website, because I would have liked the notebook and the pen and all that kind of stuff. But it's okay. I think they were just having a lot of issues. I know a lot of people couldn't get what they want this year. But back to the Weeks, like I mentioned, this is my first time with the Mega. With the Mega, you have a ton more pages in the back. I don't often use the pages in the back, so that's why I was a little skeptical of getting the Mega, because you get like over 200 extra grid pages in the back. But if I end up keeping this one, I may use this as my journal at the back here. I do use a standard size traveler's notebook to do some memory keeping, where I print out pictures and kind of journal about like my family visiting and things like that. So if I end up keeping this one, I may transfer that kind of journaling style in here at the back, and that way I can have like a full year of like my plans and my journaling. So I thought that would be a kind of a cute idea. But I have purchased also the beautiful wallpaper, so when that arrives I will kind of see which one I prefer. That one does not have the extra pages in the back. It just has like the standard, I think it's like 76 pages. This one definitely has a lot more. So if you are interested in putting like dailies in the back, the Mega is definitely worth getting. This, by the way, has a Monday start. It's a January start. You get the 217 memo pages that are in the back, and I do have the English version, which is nice. So this is what it looks like if you've never seen it before. You get a monthly overview of 2025, 2024, and 26, as well as an important dates section. And then you also have your perpetual calendar here, which is always handy, and then it goes straight into your months. So it starts in December, and I believe it goes until April of the next year, or is it March? I do have printable full page trackers that you can purchase that will fit in this size. So if you are interested in customizing your Hobonichi weeks, then you can find that in the shop. You guys can always use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. The layout looks like this, where you have the week on one page and then a grid size. So I have been using my Hobonichi weeks all year, and I absolutely love it. This is what I have been storing mine in. By the way, this little corduroy pouch is available in my shop if you guys are interested in it. It fits the Hobonichi pretty well. I do have another Giulio cover. This is the Apoca Lila, and I thought that the sweet purple would be pretty nice with it. I do already have a purple cover for this year, which is definitely a more purple. This one definitely has more of a magenta undertone to it, but I think it'll still work pretty nicely with this cover. When the beautiful wallpaper cover comes, I'll see which one I like better, because I plan on using this cover again for next year. But I also have another Giulio Punto Weeks cover that's in the royal blue. So I feel like the beautiful wallpaper would look good in that too. So yeah, like I mentioned, I'm not sure which one I will be keeping, but I can kind of show you how I've been planning in here. I use these sticker kits from my shop. Yeah, if you guys are interested in that, we have a whole Hobonichi cousin and week section in my shop. And I do have plan with me videos on my channel if you want to see like the details of how I lay it down. But I basically put my to-do list here. Any events go in like a box like this. Here I keep track of my YouTube schedule, and then I have like a general to-do list. And then like a tracker for my workouts at the bottom. So that's how I've been planning in here, and I find it extremely helpful. And as I mentioned, I have been journaling a bit at the back here. So I'm just gonna quickly show you that. So that's how I've been utilizing the back pages. So it's really functional. This is definitely one of my favorite planners. It's kind of like a bound version of my personal ring bound planner, so I use those in conjunction with one another, and it works really well for me. So we'll see if this is the one that I end up going with, but I think it's a beautiful color. I actually really like it. It's even better in person than I expected, so I'm really happy about that. By the way, it does come with a little adhesive pocket so that you can put some stickers or die cuts in there, so that's really handy as well. So those are the two things that I picked up from Wonder Pens for my Hobonichi. As I mentioned, I will probably be doing a part 2 for this video for the rest of the haul that I picked up from a different store. So hopefully that ships soon and I can share that with you. But as I mentioned, if you guys are interested in any of the Hobonichi printables or the sticker kits from my shop, I have them for all 3 sizes. So you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. Let me know what you guys are using from Hobonichi next year in the comments. I would love to know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.